Zeller, the interim president of Joliet Junior College. And I welcome you today to the grand opening of our Gina Peru Campus Center. Next, I'm proud to introduce the chair of our JJC Board of Trustees, Barbara.
Thank you, Dr. Zeller. There is someone else who was instrumental in the realization of this building that is sadly not with us today. Our former president, Dr. Gina Peru, who passed away last month after a courageous battle with cancer. Her vision and leadership for this project and others in the college's 2008 master plan brought about the largest physical changes to the main campus location in its 40-year existence. Thanks to Gina's vision and belief in this institution and its mission, 7 major projects have taken shape along the college landscape to streamline services and provide much-needed space for programs and training to address job shortages. I want to share with you all, just 2 days ago, in recognition of her leadership, the Board of Trustees voted to name this building in honor of Dr. Gina Peru. Though we are saddened she isn't here with us today, her legacy will truly live on through the Dr. Gina Peru Campus Center.
With that, I'd like to introduce Kaylee Randolph-Clark, our 2011-2012 student trustee. Kayla?
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Kayla Randolph-Clark, your student trustee at JJC. And when I think back to the first day I stepped foot onto JJC's campus, I can still remember how anxious and nervous I was. This wasn't primarily because I was enrolling here as a new student or because I didn't know how it fit in as a traditional student, but mostly because I didn't want to look lost while I was walking around aimlessly from building to building to register for my classes. Our new campus center is a great benefit for the students of JJC. We have a bright and inviting interest and a focal point for our institution. Most of the student services that students typically use can be found right in one building. Admissions, financial aid, registration, and the cashier's office are all in one area, clearly marked for any new students such as myself so they don't have to walk around and look like they don't belong. And every day when I look through the windows down the hallway, it's nice to see other students as they study or interact with one another. The second floor has a beautiful library for us to use that has a knowledgeable and friendly staff. And this cafeteria has so many memories that I know will be created. Just this morning, they were playing music for the students, and there was a group of tables all singing to Journey. And that's just one of many memorable moments that I will take with me when I leave this school. Another wonderful note that I feel that I should mention is about how our new campus center will be named after our late president, Dr. Gina Peru. She put her all into the school, and she cared for the students within it. Actually, the students back there at the table, most of them can give you one of the moments that they shared with her, and I can give you mine. When I first became the student trustee, she personally invited me to her office, spent about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, discussing with me everything that will happen becoming a trustee, what I should look out for, and she even gave me some of her own personal books as to what it means to be a great leader, to be a great trustee. And it's nice to know that our president listened to the voices of the students. It's also nice to know that JJC as a whole listens to the voices of our students, because that's why this facility was even created in the first place.
Thank you, Kayla. Good afternoon. I'm Susan Paddock, Interim Vice President of Student Development for Joliet Junior College. Let me also thank you for coming to this event today. I am so delighted to see all of you here. Isn't this exciting? Isn't this great? Look around at this facility. I hope that you all will take a tour and visit with all of the areas that are in this new building, because it is great. This new building has provided the college the greater ability to serve students with a one-stop shop. We're giving them convenience, we're giving them accessibility, and it's given us an opportunity to establish partnerships with so many areas in this college. Let me give you an example. As a continuing student, I can come in and just down the hallway, I can walk into counseling, meet with a counselor, have the appropriate schedule that I need to take determined, and then I can go on and register. And I can do that just by walking across the student street, which is really just a hallway, into the enrollment center. I can register by using a computer. I can receive personal assistance from staff there. And then I can, in the same location, go ahead and pay my bill.
Some of the facts and figures about this facility. There are no less than 268 workstations in this building to serve students. It's all about serving students here in 115,000 square feet that supports student services, student life, academic support, as well as administrative spaces. There are in the library alone, there's 2 computer classrooms for 60 students, 22 workstations for academic support, 88 stations for academic computing and information commons. And here in the food service area, we can seat at least 300 people here and 60 students in the multi-purpose room next door. It's a sustainable building. Some of the sustainable features you've all known about green design, and you may have seen some of them already, but I mentioned that greenway out there. You probably don't know that beneath that greenway are about 84 wells that go 500 feet down into the ground, and they actually provide the heating and cooling systems for this building. It's called a geothermal system. You may have seen this pump room, kind of a mechanical room when you came in, and that kind of shows you what that's all about and tells you what that's all about. That's where those systems come into the building. So, very sustainable building. We also have green roofs. I hope you get up to the upper levels to see those. LED lighting throughout the facility, and certainly maximizing day lighting throughout the building.
It's great to be with you all here today as we celebrate this part of the completion of the Joliet Junior College program, the Campus Center, the heart of the Joliet Junior College campus. It's been a privilege over these past 2 years to work with the team, the concerned administrators, counselors, librarians, cooks, architects, and construction workers who came together to make this project the best it could be for the students of JJC. It's been satisfying to see how well the building works. Registration ran very smoothly this year without those long lines down the corridor. The dining area is comfortable and much more central to campus. The library is full and highly in demand. It's also been challenging getting here. 21 months ago, we started the demolition of structures that used to occupy that site. That was during finals week. Construction workers had to walk on tiptoe, knocking down walls. They started excavation in December, not the best time of year to play in the dirt, and continued on with concrete through March. If you remember back to the winter of 2010, that was not the kindest winter that we've had in recent years. The Campus Center sits in the heart of campus, in the middle of all the students trying to get from class on one side to parking on the other. It sits on top of all the major utility systems in campus, which we discovered one by one as we excavated the foundations of the building. And it sits next to, of all things, the Early Childhood Center. Construction is an intriguing activity for young children. In the long term, Campus Center will benefit generations of district students who will have enhanced access to services helping them register at college, find academic, personal, and financial support to complete college, find jobs when they complete college, and during their college experience, in many ways enhance making connections with other students, with faculty, and with student service staff. I can't think of a more fitting tribute to the way that Gina always encouraged us to work together in support of the students.
In conclusion, through our new facilities, we will be able to continue to provide affordable, accessible, and quality education that is inherent in our mission as Joliet Junior College. Again, thanks to Gina Prue's leadership, our ship is on course and we are at full speed. Thanks for being with us today and have a safe trip home.